Do what?
You got YouTube on it?
Yeah, YouTube, my page, and I got my workout too. My page too. A couple people get in here. What we got?
They got some good shots on some sneakers in this episode.
Yeah, it's a good.
I'm looking at StockX and some of these because I think I got every shoe they showed.
Shoot, when I cut light mayo, so it's light mayo.
Yeah, I told her I got it right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she showed it. Watched the video today, and pretty much my whole family picked my list, except for my dad. My dad didn't like Space Jam.
That's crazy. That's no.
Making it that man, they built a whole gym for him.
Yeah, it's Michael Jordan, man. All right, you ready?
Yeah,
rock it.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mayo.
What's up?
Back live via StreamYard, talking about The Last Dance, episode 7 and 8.
Yes, live in the place.
I guess we'll start with episode 7.
You know,
it was cool to see the Hoover Met back in the 90s.
Yeah. This is where I knew this was going to happen. It was going to be rough.
The whole baseball thing.
Nah, the dad died. I mean, I knew this was going to pull them out a little bit. You know, it's going to pull the emotions out of Mike a little bit. Yes, this is true too. Pippen was a little punk. You know what I'm saying? We all knew that, but we all knew that Pippen. I mean, he still says to this day he wouldn't change anything, and I think that's going to.
He was regretting it.
Do what now?
I thought he said he regretted it though.
He said he'll never. He said if he had to do it again, if he said he had to relive it again, he'll do the same thing. So I mean, obviously, it didn't bother from it. Yeah. So, but yeah, I Tony like Phil said. I mean, Phil was right. Tony had hit some big shots that year.
Yeah.
And he was hitting game-winning shots. I know Pitt wanted to be the man because, they were playing the Knicks, and, who said this?
Aaron.
Aaron. No, we're not going. He's not always a sucker now. I mean, he did get sucked in that contract, but I mean,
I think it's gonna be like Jordan. Like, I'm the man of this team, so they're not gonna doubt me. So I'm gonna get how I want it. And Phil called his bluff and said, "Hey, fine, sit there."
Yeah, I mean that's what Phil did. Phil came up. I mean, Phil was like, oh, okay, no problem. I'll show you the bet I can tell you. I'll show you that I'm the coach. And don't get me wrong, like people say it. I mean, even other people were saying for episode 7, that was Phil Jackson's best coaching year. That was the best year he did as far as coaching for the Bulls and stuff. So, I mean, I feel as though it was a pretty good year. I mean, even though it was the first year without Jordan. I mean, your best player besides Pippen was what? Bill Cartwright and Horace Grant. So, I mean, it was, and they still. I think they went because they were number 2 in the East without. Yeah. But then when they lost Horace Grant the next year, it kind of got a little because they didn't have a prominent inside defender because Horace Grant, I guess, felt that he needed to get away. They didn't want to give him a contract extension. If you're not gonna give Scottie Pippen a contract extension, you think Horace Grant gonna get one? I've been slapping Scottie's face right there too. Just because you wear goggles does not mean you're going to be you're a very prominent player. So
did they ever catch the people that murdered his dad?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have talked about that.
I mean, that's what that's where they probably could talk about it more if people wouldn't went all the way left field. Start talking about how his dad, how they think his dad might have had something to do. Well, his murder had to do something with his gambling debt. What I told you last week. They're gonna bring that up. They're gonna bring it up all the time, saying it's something that both of them are probably connected that way. So I feel as though that's not fair. But I'm a Jordan fan, so I'm gonna defend Jordan on this. And then I told you they're gonna talk about probably how they were, that Jordan probably suspended for a year and a half. And I think Davis earned it. He wanted to make money, so why would you suspend the best player in the world on one of the best organizations in the world? It just didn't make sense. So remember the day it happened. I do too. I was that was around my birthday when his dad got killed. So I remember, and I remember when he retired. I didn't want to believe it because I was in elementary school, and I was like, "There's no way in the world that Michael Jordan retired." But
I was hoping in the video you could see me in the background of some of the Barons games.
were you actually inside the Hoover Met?
Yeah, we went to at least one. I know.
You went to one?
Yeah, at least one.
I saw the old Hoover officers and some of the guys that I was like, you know what, that looks like such and such, and I was like, yep.
Any of them? Like, let's see who. So that was still Hoover back then.
Yeah, it was still Hoover. Hoover was. I mean, Hoover. What Hoover is now is the same. The only thing that got extended, the only thing that got extended back then, that's right now, is Greystone. I think Greystone got added to Hoover. I mean, as far as Hoover's jurisdiction, that's the only thing that's really different.
Yeah, but
I mean, people used to think that Michael Jordan used to live in Greystone. Nah, he lived off Valleydale. So
that's crazy. Cool.
Yeah. Valleydale was my team.
They made him sound a lot better than everybody used to talk about him being. Oh, he went 202.
Do what now?
People, his gambling problem is that way overblown. The most competitive athlete all gamble.
Yes, I agree. And that's what people tend to realize. These guys are athletes. These athletes that have very competitive streaks. You know what I'm saying?
We know who Phil Mickelson is.
Who is it? Who said that?
My brother. The long guy.
Oh boy. Okay, so I mean, look, you gotta understand.
They're saying that Jordan was gambling on himself, though, like on his own team. So that's what they're saying. They're blowing it out of proportion for.
Yeah, and people. Look, Jordan. I mean, like I said, Jordan had a competitive edge on it, and he had a competitiveness in himself in everything he did. When I mean, like everything, it didn't even matter. They were playing quarters to get close to the doggone
wall.
To the wall. I mean, who does that?
And Jordan lost.
Yes, to the only guy who has a Jerry curl fro. I was like, whoa, that's pretty dope. And it was a couple episodes. It was one episode. I mean, I think it was the last episode. They were walking in slow motion, and the dude is right behind them. I thought, man, that's so dope right there. I had to put that on something. If that was me, I know that I put it on. Let's see.
Baseball, and then Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, so we got the Jordan 10s, pointing at the Jordan 10s. My Jordan 10s are busted, so I already know. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I still hate Nick Anderson. And Nick Anderson's a punk dude to me. I can't stand Nick Anderson to this day. He's horrible.
Why?
He called out. I mean, dude. You stole the ball from Jordan. All right, good job. That's what you're supposed to do. Jordan had just been playing, I think, 27, 28 games, and you're happy because you stole the ball from Jordan from the backside.
Yeah, but everybody else was saying it was such a big deal. So,
just like Jordan, like everybody said, they'll say something like, well, what did Nick say? He said, well, that's 45. That's not 23. And what did Jordan do the next game? Bring out the 23, and then scorched them. What was very interesting today, which I thought it wasn't going to talk about, they did talk about with the BJ Armstrong episode being between him and BJ Armstrong. Cause I remember watching that game. Cause I was like, man, the Bulls gonna sweep the Hornets. They're the Hornets, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. But when BJ Armstrong went off in that game and he was yelling at Pippen and them on the bench, I was like, okay, y'all don't let this happen. So Jordan and then came back with a vengeance. That man, I think BJ Armstrong went 1 for 7 or like something like that. They said. And then he had on Team Jordan. You can't, bro. You had on Team Jordans. You can't be too mad at Michael Jordan if you got this man's shoe on. Come
I don't
on.
understand why they kept testing Jordan so much. Like, I'd be so nice to him, so he wouldn't like not talking to him at a restaurant.
Yeah, George Carl knew better. George Carl knew better, and you know, what makes it laugh though, like what they were talking about in episode 7 was Jordan had to find something to push him. What LaBradford Smith, I think that's his name. They had to they pushed him. He made something up to say LeBradford. He came up there and said, "Hey, Mike had a good game, Mike." He had that wasn't even telling the truth. I was surprised that Terry said with more bats he could have made it. I do. I remember the 13 game hit streak. That's why everybody was like, he probably gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? And then they start throwing those breaking balls.
He had a trouble with the curve.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But what was good though was he kept working at it. You know what I'm saying? That's his work ethic. He kept working at it and then he became a pretty decent hitter. I mean, Terry Francona knows his baseball. I don't think he just blowing smoke up nobody's ass. Just like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. So
I got Terry Francona Barron's bobblehead.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Because I didn't get a chance to go to none of the Baron games when he was here. But I mean, from what I've been told from Hoover officers, that that he was a real down to earth guy. He did like to gamble. They say he was at a lot of country clubs when he was in Birmingham. So I mean, like I said, it is Mike. So right now, I mean, is Tebow playing right now?
I mean, nobody's playing right now.
Yeah, I'm talking about it. Did he make the? Did he still go? Did he go through spring training, or was he going through spring training?
Yeah, he's played every year for the. I don't know what it's AA or AAA.
Yeah, Greystone. What they saying great about Greystone? Yeah, Jordan and living
Greystone Golf Club, I bet.
Yeah, Greystone Golf Club. Yeah, that's where he played golf at. Yeah, he was out there playing golf in Greystone.
Because which one was it that Space Jam was filmed at?
It said Birmingham Pine something, but I can't remember which one it was. I definitely don't think it was Shoal Creek. I don't think it was Shoal Creek. So it might have been Greystone. Yeah, Greystone Country Club.
You could have been filmed at Oak Mountain.
No, nah, there ain't no way. Not at that one. That's way too nice. I mean, that they probably used their resources to pull at Greystone, and that was only one scene too. So they probably
How much?
No, his house was not in Greystone. That is for a fact. It was not in Greystone. They thought it was in Greystone. It was not in Greystone. I can't. Where did they come? Where? They're on the page because I can't see them.
I got pulled up at my YouTube. But yeah, so what was I about to say? Yeah, he said about that Space Jam. Yeah, because it's the 4th greatest sports movie of all time.
Y'all, if y'all have not seen our greatest sports movies, top 5, I want y'all to go look at that. By the way,
I'm not gonna say anything else. Just go say who's the best list.
That's all I want to know. I just want to know who. I just want to know what. I just want to know who thinks that we had Mayo's brother on there. Mayo's brother list was pretty decent too. My list, I think, was a strong. I was very diverse, but Mayo's list, Y'all need to go.
Light Mayo was like, why didn't you have more basketball movies in there? I'm like, because I don't know any good basketball movies. I mean, Coach Carter.
Yeah. Coach Carter was decent. It's in top 15, but
that's probably the best basketball movie. But we're going way off.
Yeah, we're going way off. But yeah,
so we're having. Let's see. There was Death, Space Jam, I'm Back. What happened? Oh, him crying. What did he cry about?
What did it?
I can't say that word on here.
Hoosiers, yes. I'll definitely put Hoosiers in top 10. But y'all need to go check out that videos on YouTube right now. Post it, like it, comment below, share.
In the corner.
Yeah. Follow us on YouTube and everything. Is this true?
I would have said it in the video. I don't know what it is.
Y'all, look that up. If he said that, then we got y'all gotta watch the video. That's all I'm gonna say, because he also edited the video. I didn't edit the video, so that's another. But
I was fair about it. What was he crying about at the end? I can't remember. Episode 7. Jordan. He was crying. I can't remember what it was.
He was crying about the competitive spirit, because that's when they went into how they were talking about, they were about to go into how him and Steve Kerr got into it and everything. Yeah. That his competitive spirit of like, hey, if I can't push you to be the best basketball player, I was here when we was trash. You know what I'm saying? I was here when there was no good basketball being played. I was here before Pippen. When me and Pippen went through these troubling years. But y'all gonna come up here and you're gonna get soft on me if I'm trying to push you to be the best that you could be. And he said, I'm not going through that again. I'm not. And so he got real emotional about it.
It's so funny that Steve Kerr was on that team, but then he coached the team that beat that record.
Yeah, but just didn't win the whole thing. But
I need to get one of them hats for the Bulls. Has 72 and 10 ain't a thing unless you got a ring.
Many things unless you win that ring, and that's what exactly. And I love that about Phil Jackson. He had a saying for everything. He could pull sayings out his butt every any chance he could. Excuse me. Episode 8. Again, it was telling, because we all knew that I don't know why people were surprised that Jordan didn't cross a picket line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's been part of a basketball union. You think just because he's part of the baseball union, he wasn't going to cross the picket line?
I wonder how much they're paying him to play baseball.
I mean, he's probably making a pretty decent amount. Baseball they have a salary, but does not have a salary cap. So, they probably paying a pretty good penny. Probably like $1 million, maybe $2 million.
No, minor league baseball.
Yes, minor league baseball players. Some minor league baseball players make that much.
No, minor league baseball players do not make into a year.
I want you to look at the first round draft. I want you to look at first round draft picks and see how much money they make.
Well, first round draft. Well, first of all, he wasn't a first round draft pick.
Well, again, but he was still drafted. He was still on the team. Yes, minor league players have to start off in AA ball. They don't. They just
minor league players have a job.
That's most of them. Some of them don't, but the ones that probably just gonna get pushed up, they make millions easily. They don't jump. They just don't jump straight up. Yes, that Pacer series. I think he went 7 games. Yeah, that's the only one that Jordan ever had to go. Well, when before, I don't think he went 7 games when he lost. So that's the only one I remember. All I remember is Game 6 when Reggie Miller hit that 3, and when Reggie Miller got the ball, you see Reddy Brown walking off the court because he knew he was going to make that shot. I want everybody, when we watch episode 10 this week or 9, whatever one it is, it's probably gonna be a 9. When Reggie Miller shoots that ball in Game 6 and he's walking, Randy Brown's walking off the court because he knew the game was over with. Yes, okay. I thought he did. That's a good question. If the strike never happened, does Jordan come back to the NBA? The way he's talking, he's not coming back. Because you got to think about it. he struck he they went on strike. He had all this free time to do stuff. Why not go pick up basketball games? I mean, BJ Armstrong actually told him, "Hey, let's go have breakfast and all that stuff." And he told him, "Hey, let's come to the come to the facility so everybody wants to see you." So yeah, I mean, I think he would have stayed. I think he would stay with baseball.
Maybe another year or two, maybe.
Yeah, that did happen. It was a brand new bus because Jordan said I could not. He couldn't. Those road trips, he couldn't do that. He had to do something else, so he bought a brand new team bus.
Side note: this year they're raising AAA players' pay from $502 a week to $700 a week.
That's good. I mean, it's decent.
About $1 million a year.
But that, Adam, I mean, Mayo, you got to understand. You have to. They got that. Those are players that get drafted in like in the 85th round.
No, this just says AAA players in general.
No, I'm telling you. Look up. I want you to look up. Let's see. Who was the first round pick for the Detroit Tigers a couple years ago? Look at his. I want you to look at his contract for the Detroit Tigers. And he has not played a pro game yet. He's a pitcher. He pitched in Auburn. I want you to look up his contract. These guys are getting money. Then some of these first round, second round draft picks are playing double A. Someone playing single A ball, and they're millionaires already. Let's see. I bet MJ keeps himself a 94. Oh yeah, easily. They would have beat the Rockets because it was what Akeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler, and we all know how he did Clyde Drexler. That'd be easy change. Yes, they get their signing bonus. They get everything. Everything is guaranteed, so they get their money.
They don't go to the show. Well, everyone knows that. Even Bryce Harper didn't go to the show.
Yeah, I know, but they're saying what we're trying to tell you is they still get paid. They're getting their money. Now they're getting millions of dollars in AA and AAA baseball, and that's all. I mean, they're getting paid when they play. That's what we're saying. Like AA, everybody's not getting paid the same. But like you say, well, I'm not saying all of them get me. All of them are getting.
Like I said, though, Jordan wasn't a number one draft pick though. So I mean, he might have got paid a little more than regular players, but he wasn't a normal number one draft pick. They brought him in there not to win games, just to sell tickets.
That's a push. I don't. You think they brought him in just to sell tickets?
Yes, 100%. That's the reason Tim Tebow signed with the Mets. He just worked out a lot better than Jordan did.
Everybody doesn't want to go see Tim Tebow though.
Well, in the beginning they did. It was not long after Tebow Mania.
Really? He was on SEC Network. Well, he still is on SEC Network. But I mean, I'm not knocking. Look, I'm not. This is just me. I'm not knocking down my wall just to go see Tim Tebow. If Tim Tebow plays at the at Regents Field tomorrow, I'm not going like I gotta go see Tim Tebow. No, not gonna happen. Even when he was a quarterback, for the Broncos.
The quotes, there ain't no quotes. He was a quarterback. He won a playoff game.
Yeah, he did. I mean, facts are facts. Well, anywho, but yeah, I think it was. I like how what Jordan did though with bringing back all the players to come play in the Jordan Dome. I think that was dope. He got a scout report on all the good basketball players, and
Juwan Howard is so old. I didn't realize he played in. That was like 94. He's so old. He was still playing like 2 years ago.
Nah, bro. I saw that with Randy Brown. I'm telling you, cuz when Randy Brown saw that shot, when he saw him caught the basketball, Randy Brown was walking to the locker room. I was laughing man, that was so funny. I was like, he knew it was over when that happened. But yeah, Juwan Howard, you got to think about Juwan Howard, Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, all of them.
Yeah, but all of them retired a while. Juwan Howard was still playing in 2 years.
Really playing though, we can really call him like a John Sally of the
NBA. He was still on a team.
I mean, you gotta have that. You gotta have that father leadership. Bill Cartwright was on the Bulls on the first three championships, but he wasn't really.
He signed like this last year just to be a assistant coach or something, but he was still listed as player.
Right. Same thing with Robert Parrish. Not Robert Parrish. I'm sorry. What's his name? One of the best basketball players ever to come through to play for the Celtics. I can't remember his name. Well, us and names in the last couple of days have just been poof.
Larry Bird?
Not Larry Bird. No. What is his name? Somebody help me. He wore number 6 for the Celtics. Gosh, it's a trophy. The MVP trophy of the finals. What's his name? Bill Russell. That's it. Thank you. I found it out. Bill Russell was a player coach. So
you couldn't think of Bill Russell?
You didn't think of Bill Russell. You didn't know who
I was thinking him, but I'm like, he knows Bill Russell, and it wasn't Larry Bird. So,
Really? Oh my God. Yes. Do you want to play? Yeah, play later in his career. Yes. Assuming that they did beat the Rockets, they would have won 8. Exactly. Okay, 98. Because I'm trying to remember. I meant to look at this up, Chris. But I think that's the year that the Spurs won. I can't remember, but I think that's the year the Spurs won. Now that's when it would have got a little testy. It would have been between David Robinson. It would have been with him, David Robinson, Sean Elliott, Mario Elie, Vinny Del Negro. That was a squad. Vernon Maxwell. That was a squad for that Spurs year. I don't know, man. That's hard to tell. That Spurs team was deep. I mean, super deep. Like I said, I think they would have won 8 in a row, hands down. They would have played the Rockets twice. But that after the Utah Jazz, I don't know, man. I don't know, Chris. It would have been tough. 99. I'm sorry, man. When was can you look up what the strike year? I can't. Well, who won? Who won it? It's the year the strike happened one year that they didn't play basketball. I can't remember. I can. Tim Duncan was not a rookie. No, he was a rookie in 97, 98. I can't remember like these dates because that strike messed up everything on like how everything happened. Because they didn't. Cause I don't even play. It was one year they had a strike. I can't remember if they did play with championship or not. But well, I have that information next time because I want to know for myself. I keep forgetting how it went, but I really don't think whatever the years that it was Tim Duncan in 98. Okay, 98, 99, they played 50 games. So did they had that year so the Bulls won in 97, 98. So right? And the Bulls win 97, 98.
Yeah.
So they only played 50 games. I can't remember what year did the Spurs win in 98, 99? Who won 98, 99? Didn't the Spurs win?
If 99, yeah, they would have won the NBA. Let's see, it'd be June. Yeah, it should have been the Spurs, shouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Season, do they call that the 99 championship?
They'll call it the 98, 99. It'll be 1999, yeah.
It should have been the Spurs.
No, I think it was the Spurs. So it would have been tough. It would have been tough for them to beat the Spurs. Okay. Yeah. So
I still think if Jordan wouldn't retired before, I think he would have retired a year or two after. I don't think they would have made it to 8 anyways. I think he would have retired anyways. Because he'd be like, I'm at 6 now. So.
I think they would have made it to 8. I really do. I think a lot of that weighing on him, especially think about it, the gambling stuff was starting to weigh on him real, real heavy. Then his dad passed away. That was a lot. And then, he was already talking about, not playing for real in that next year anyway.
Yeah, before his dad died, he was already wanting to retire. Remember in the Olympics before, he was saying he was going to retire after this year.
That's true, Chris. This could have happened too. Playing 50 games might have helped Mike. You know what I'm saying? Because he was already in shape. All he would have did was just keep playing little pickup games. So I don't know, man. Like I said, that's a question that I really don't think. I really think if his father wouldn't have passed away, that his daddy would have talked him into playing again. I mean, that's just me.
Oh, his dad was saying. Remember, he was talking. His last conversation, his dad was saying, "Go play baseball. Go play baseball."
Right. But I think Mike would have been like, you know what? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna keep playing basketball. You know, I just don't think he would have left. I really don't.
With his dad dying, he was already retiring. He was already wanting to go play baseball. So I don't see why he would change his mind just like that when he was already like his dad was alive. They won the championship. He was already. He knew he was sitting in the locker room saying, "I know this was my last game." So his dad dying had nothing to do with him retiring.
I don't know. He can say that. I mean, he probably changed his mind like a billion times. He probably didn't even want to retire when he did retire. You know, we don't know. I mean, he probably was like,
"Let me text him real quick and find out."
Yeah, go ahead.
See what he was doing.
So ask him, can we get these shoes early? That's what we need to do.
Yeah, he'd be our plug.
Chicago was one of the oldest teams in the league, and they probably beat the Spurs. But it's going automatically. It's going 7 games. But that Spurs team, I'm telling you, Pat, that Spurs team because you gotta understand, Vernon Maxwell, Sean Elliott, I think, were coming off the bench. That was tough. Mario Ellie. I mean, like I said, I was the biggest Bulls fans in the world, but
in the world,
yeah, in the world, I was probably the only Bulls fan in Alabama in 1985. So
in '85, probably.
I was saying 85, yeah, easily.
In '85, you were like 3 years old.
But I was the only Bulls fan in Alabama. I promise you, I was.
Well, we have no way to test that.
Of course not. I mean, we didn't even have. We barely had the mail system. We didn't even have social media. We got social media.
We had Sega Genesis.
Yep. We didn't know that was Atari in '85.
I think it might have been NES, maybe.
No, Nintendo came out with 88, 87. Didn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet against MJ either. I mean,
especially probably testing with something, not shaking his hand or something.
Yeah, you want
to gas him up.
Yeah, I mean,
if only to gas him up in baseball.
Yeah, I mean, no pun intended, but I wouldn't bet against Michael either because Michael won't bet against himself either.
Nah, he probably did bet against himself.
I don't know. Mike ain't gonna bet. Jordan ain't gonna bet against himself. He thinks he can win in every single thing.
What if old Michael Jordan and all that ref? What's that? O'Donohue, is that his name? Tim Donahue.
Yeah,
they were the same round, betting around the same time, same game.
Oh, that would have been that. I don't know because when I can't remember what time it was, but I don't think Jordan would have. It would have been interesting though. I ain't gonna lie.
I think Donahue was like the early 2000s. Jordan was gone.
But he was playing with the Wizards though, so like I said, it's just a lot of maybe. But episode 9 and 10 coming up, man. When I tell you, it's gonna be tough. I don't think they're gonna. Of course, they're not gonna touch the Wizard years because it's the last dance. So, I mean, I like I said, I'm really looking forward to that when they talk about the Pacers. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to the shock drop that happens.
There ain't no shock. I really don't think. I think they want us to have a shock drop. I really think that's what they want to happen, but that's not going to happen.
Who knows? We might have a last shot shock drop.
Well, I do need another pair of last shots, but I don't know because it's too close to the Flints coming out on the 30th. So. Oh yeah, if y'all was able to cop a pair of if you was able to cop a pair of ones this past weekend, congratulations. You know, you are a winner.
I wish I had a mute button on here. I can mute you.
I think you can actually. If you wanted to, but
I can mute myself, but I can't mute you. You're the leader.
Oh.
You have the power, unlike our videos.
I know, right? Again, go watch our last video. Y'all gotta watch that.
That was one of the most fun to film.
Yeah. Boy, that was hilarious. And then Mike. When I tell you how Mike was looking at him and he was like, "Yeah, the glove." He's picking at your name, Gary Payton. Oh,
I'm starting to really see how when Jordan said people are going to hate me after this, I can kind of see that.
yeah, yeah. He knew. He knew. Chris said he got his Mayo.
He got his crispy white New Balances.
He was already ready for it. You know what I'm saying? He knew people was not going to like him after this. He knew people was going to hate him. He knew people was going to say something negative about him. And one of our people that watch us, Travis Dyson, when I tell you, he posts something about Michael Jordan every single day because he calls us Jordan stands. But I don't, I mean, he's a LeBron guy, so I was like, okay,
I like LeBron too.
I know.
People always like, oh, you can't be a LeBron fan because you wear Jordans. No, it's just LeBron's shoes are ugly. Don't like the athlete. I hate Flyknit. All the shoes are Flyknit pretty much.
Right, but people are going to say different things about Jordan just because they want to compare greatness in different eras. You had Jordan who ran the 90s. You had LeBron who ran the 2000s or whatever. It's different era. You got Magic who ran the 80s, along with Bird who ran the 70s. But I mean, I just hate that conversation.
I wish there was some type of simulation that, like, if to take Jordan out, like he never played, how would the 90s have gone?
Yeah. Oh, Chris is right about this. If y'all want to laugh, please go watch that speech. That's what a Jordan meme came from, by the way. But
Brian,
yeah, yeah, that's what the meme came from. So if I want to watch the football, it was a hilarious speech. I mean, he roasted every single person that he played against, and it's hilarious.
His eyes have been red ever since his Hall of Fame speech. His eyes have been red ever since his Hall of Fame speech.
His eyes was red after he probably retired, when he retired from the Wizards that time. I mean, it's because Jordan smoked cigars like he smoked cigarettes. I mean, that's pretty much the reason why his eyes like bloodshot. Yep. Oh boy! All right, we did 38 minutes. So, like I said, next week
it's fine. I'm off tomorrow. We can keep going.
Oh, congratulations! Episodes 9 and 10 next week. It's gonna be interesting, but we all know the fun is of Reggie Miller, who's also a Team Jordan athlete, by the way.
Was he back then?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think he had on the. I can't remember that he had one of Jordan 14 Thunders or not, but he had. I think he not Thunder, but Lightnings. Was it Thunder? Yeah, Thunder. He had a Jordan 14 Thunders. So, Reggie Miller had all the players exclusives from Jordan brand. So,
yeah.
Do what now?
I just was going through.
Okay.
Them Chicago's are growing up in price, so I might need to.
Man, let me tell you.
Look at.
Look what Chris said.
I will go watch because I love Brian Piccolo.
Oh, hey, did you tell your brother what you told me today in the office? Billy D.
What'd I say? Oh no, I told my dad though. He didn't react like you did, but he was still shocked.
I just can't believe that. How did you?
Well, I didn't follow his whole career, and I've never seen Star Wars, so why would I know that?
Billy D has way more movies besides Star Wars and Brian's song.
Well, you can't get better than Brian's song, so.
Well, you can.
Just go watch the video. We get pretty heated in our video. It's touched us wrong, but yeah, I might watch that tomorrow actually.
Yeah, do that. All right, let's go ahead and hit this thing on out.
I forgot what the first line is. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Mayo and Tuck. Hit that bell on YouTube in the corner so you know when we post. More top 5 videos coming. Next week or later this week, it's going to be a tour of my sneaker room that I'm in. So that will be dropping. A top 5 favorite comedy videos coming. And we get heated in that too.
Oh my gosh, y'all!
Good movies.
The comedy movie, y'all.
Tuck walks out on me. Tuck quit on me. Tuck went straight tipping on me.
I was flabbergasted. That's terrible.
Tuck went straight Scottie Pippen on me. He walked out on me. I brought him back.
Oh my God.
Yes, appreciate you watching. Space Jam rules. God bless and
peace. Brian's on.
I love Brian Piccolo.
Oh my goodness.